Hello, we are watching the news broadcast daily and following today's top stories.
Party General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng underlines the communication sector's role in creating social consensus. National Assembly Chairman Nguyễn Sinh Hùng meets with ethnic minority voters in Cao Bằng province. Deputy Prime Minister Vũ Văn Ninh visits India.
People working in the communication and education sector play a crucial role in creating the social consensus, which is vital to national development, Party General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng told a conference in Hanoi on January 9th.
The party leader made the remark at a conference of the Party Central Committee's Commission for Communication and Education as the Commission reviewed its performance last year and planned tasks for 2013. He praised the majority of communication and education departments throughout the country for their work in popularizing the party's resolutions through various innovative means, allowing people at grassroots level to contribute to the state's policy making from the beginning. However, he also noted that the sector is still slow in responding to incorrect information regarding political, economic and social issues. The leader asked the body to thoroughly grasp the national and international socio-economic and political situation in order to accomplish their tasks this year, particularly when collecting the vital ideas and comments of citizens in regards to amendments to the 1992 Constitution. He declared that the country has never before had such a big force working in the sector, which now includes over 800 media organizations and 17,000 journalists. He called on the sector to renew their working methods in order to spread information through diverse and modern information channels.
President Trương Tấn Sang joined teachers and students of Duy Tân University in the central city of Da Nang in celebrating the traditional day of Vietnamese students on January 9th.
On this day 63 years ago, a students' demonstration demanding security for students in Saigon, now Ho Chi Minh City, was brutally suppressed. Many young people were injured and student Trần Văn Ơn was killed. The incident ignited patriotic movements among students and people across southern Vietnam, while January 9 was made the traditional day of Vietnamese students. Addressing the ceremony, President Sang urged the university staff and students to uphold the patriotic tradition and make more contributions to educational training in the new period of national construction and defense. Established in 1994, Duy Tân University is the first non-state school in central Vietnam. Over the last 18 years, the university has turned out 30,000 graduates, postgraduates, and engineers who make practical contributions to local and socio-economic development.
On January 10th, National Assembly Chairman Nguyễn Sinh Hùng met with ethnic minority voters in Trường Hà Commune, Ha Quang District in the mountainous northern province of Cao Bằng. He paid close attention to the outcomes of the campaign to build new rural areas in the commune.
Chairman Hùng instructed the province's leaders to promptly solve problems in transport, irrigation, fresh water supply, sanitation and healthcare in the commune, and create favourable conditions for local people to develop farming and husbandry. He suggested agricultural experts work with local authorities to provide ethnic minority groups with plant and animal varieties suitable for the area's conditions. The National Assembly chairman also asked local authorities to promote their role in socio-economic development to help poor households improve their lives. Trung Ha commune is home to three main ethnic groups, Dai, Nung and Hmong. 15.2% of households in the commune are classified as poor, and the average income of residents is only 8.5 million dong per year. Earlier the same day, Hung offered incense to President Ho Chi Minh at the historical site of Pak Ba, where President Ho Chi Minh lived shortly after he returned from abroad to guide the Vietnamese Revolution. He also visited and presented gifts to teachers and students at Pak Ba Secondary School.
Deputy Prime Minister Vũ Văn Ninh held talks with Indian Foreign Minister Salman Khurshid in New Delhi on January 9th during his official visit to India from January 7th to 10th.
The two sides expressed their pleasure at the success of joint activities during the Vietnam-India 2012 Friendship Year, as well as developments in bilateral ties over the last 4 years, especially since 2007, when the two countries established a strategic partnership. The two sides affirmed a determination to make their strategic partnership more practical and effective. They reached a consensus on the establishment of a joint committee on trade. The two countries can also sign agreements on the transfer of prisoners, mutual judicial assistance in civil matters, a supplementary agreement to the 1993 Aviation Agreement, and a cooperative agreement between the two ministries of justice. Deputy Prime Minister Ninh said that Vietnam welcomes and creates favorable conditions for Indian investors to operate in the country. The Indian side agreed to provide preferential credit for Vietnam to accelerate the country's hydropower, irrigation and infrastructure projects. Both sides agreed to cooperate at international and regional forums and affirmed the importance of maintaining peace, stability, maritime security and safety, and the right to access natural resources in the East Sea. They said concerned parties in the East Sea should practice restraint, avoid using force or threatening to use force, and solve disputes through peaceful negotiations on the basis of international law. On the same day, the Deputy Prime Minister had a meeting with Deputy Chairman of the Indian Planning Commission, Murtek Singh Ahluwalia, and received a delegation from Indian-Vietnam Friendship Association. Also on January 9, Deputy Prime Minister Ninh attended a ceremony marking the closing of the Vietnam-Indian Friendship Year. An arts troupe of Vietnam gave a special performance on this occasion.
International experts have shared their experiences in joining the UNESCO Memory of the World program with local officials and staff at the recent International Training Seminar in Hanoi.
Experts from the Republic of Korea, China, Australia and Vietnam presented their experiences on how to build and present dossiers in seeking regional and international documentary heritage titles. Dr. Vu Thi Minh Huong, Director of the State Records Management and Archives Department of Vietnam and Chief Coordinator of the Memory of the World program in Vietnam, pointed to the country's limited skills in building and presenting dossiers for heritage recognition. Among others, the country has not yet established a council to gather scientists responsible for the work, she stressed. Vietnam now has 3 documents recognized as documentary heritage under the Memory of the World program, which are Written Dynasty woodblocks, stone-style records of royal examinations of the Lê and Ma dynasties, 1442 to 1779, and Vinh Niem pagoda woodblocks. Vietnam's Coordination Committee for the Memory of the World program was recently upgraded to the National Committee for the Memory of the World program in Vietnam.
People and authorities in the island district of Lý Sơn in Quảng Ngãi province are working hard to prosper and defend the nation's sea sovereignty. We have a look at their progress.
Settling on Lý Sơn Island more than 20 years ago, the Lê family has witnessed many changes. A network as Faroes has been built, and a well-equipped port developed for the islanders' offshore fishing operation. Our district now has all the necessary facilities, electricity, roads, schools, and a healthcare clinic. Material and spiritual life on the island is very good. I'm happy with my life. Offshore fishing has significantly improved the lives of Lý Sơn residents. The district now has a fleet of more than 450 vessels, and its economic production value has increased eightfold since 1993. As a hometown of the Hoàng Sa military unit, which were in charge of managing Hoàng Sa archipelago of Vietnam centuries ago, Lý Sơn district is economically stronger and able to defend the country's sea territory.
And that is the end of our news today. Thanks for watching and goodbye for now.